Hey, Saturday. Well, I'm really glad it's the weekend because I could not get out of bed really. And it's not like sometimes when people think about depression, they think about it as being like constantly sad. Um, but like depression can take on different like modes and everything. And for me, it's just uh, like lethargy, being lethargic. Now, this also might have to do that I've now put in time at work, and this time at work has resulted in me um, having to spend a lot of time with a lot of different people, despite being an introvert, and not having any time to recharge. So, that could be it, but really, it's anybody's guess. But yeah, as I do this, it's like 5 o'clock, 5:30, something like that, and I haven't really left bed all day because I haven't been able to because I've just been too tired. It's been crappy. But I didn't want to make that the focus of this vlog. I actually wanted to talk about something else that kind of an external factor to my mental illness. So there's internal factors like the chemical imbalance in my head, not enough like vitamin D or whatever, like stuff like that. But then there's the external factors. And so, um, since I was a little boy, I have been told that I was ugly. Not by my parents or anything, um, not by my sisters, but by like kids at school. I was bullied a lot. And people tell me all the time, um, like people will make jokes about different things, and like one of the jokes that I like making, like I like making a lot of jokes, and people think I'm funny. And when people say, "Ah, you're really funny," I like to say, "Yeah, a lot of people say that, but looks don't count for everything." And some of my friends are like, "Oh yeah, self-deprecating humor. It's cool." And then some of my friends are like, "Oh yeah, you're tearing down yourself, and that's not cool because um, you know, whatever." And people tell me that I'm very handsome, and I just don't believe them. I've had one girlfriend in my life, not for lack of trying. I've been on dates. I've had both men and women flirt with me, tell me that I'm really handsome. But, I mean, for the most part, I think of myself as being ugly. And yeah, like people at church or like friends of mine will be like, "Oh, don't call yourself ugly, blah blah. You're not ugly. You're not ugly." Blah 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 blah. And people who flirt with me, like it's a nice ego boost, but it doesn't last. The time I felt most handsome, I actually, this is something I've wanted to do for a long, long time, and I finally worked up the courage to do it. I actually posed for a nude modeling, like for a nude art class. So I was the naked model for an art class, and I looked at some of these drawings, and I figured, oh man, like I'm so ugly. And there was even one drawing where I accentuated my belly fat, but each one of those drawings like made me feel very handsome. But it didn't last. Never lasts. And I'm not saying that like I should try to get like when I said, oh, I've only had one girlfriend or whatever, I'm not trying to say that I should get my value in a girlfriend. That's not right. It just isn't. I'm just saying that, like, it definitely contributes to the way I feel. And the way, like, my depression works and the way everything works. I'm very much against pornography, but I find myself, like, drawn to it on especially lonely nights when I feel extremely ugly and that nobody could ever love me. Pornography is a terrible business. It like, honestly, the effects of it on people, like, now that we have the data and everything, it's staggering. It's horrible. And it's causing a rift between people and their significant others, and it's helping to cause a rift between single people and other single people. And yet I'm drawn to it because I think I'm ugly. It doesn't help that I've got a big old zit right there. Gotta get that taken care of. Now I do things to make myself feel more handsome. Like, I grow out my hair because I think, like, I look better with long hair personally. When I cut my hair, I cut it to a normal, like, length, and I style it. I do have special cream for burp burp. I need to shave soon, but, like, I tidy up my beard and I do that. But at the end of the day, when I look in the mirror, I'm always going to believe that I'm ugly. And I mean, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. And there's nothing like you can do about that if you know me in real life. It's just the case. I'm sorry. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut this vlog short. Just kind of leave it on that note. Haven't been sleeping properly, way overslept today, and I think I'm an ugly guy. So anyway, peace be with you, blessings and all that. And I hope everything goes your way in all things. Like, yeah, be awesome. Okay, bye.